Howdy pards, Mr. Holster here. I'm sorry we're not out on the hard target range today. I got a couple of good excuses. Number one, it's hunting season and I can't shoot anything out there except for a 22 this weekend. And yeah, I can't shoot anything. I'm not supposed to be shooting right-handed. I'm supposed to be taking it easy for the next 72 hours or whatever they said. So yeah, I kind of violated that rule yesterday, but that's the way things go in life. I wanted to talk about today, notice I got my Shockwave out, the winter edition, with the winter camo job. I wanted to talk about the Shockwave and some other things. I thought be a nice little video I could make to make up for our lack of shooting on the hard target range. So I got this out because Mossberg has a new version of this coming out that's the 590 nightstick. We'll take a look at it here. You'll notice it's got a wood corncob style forend and the pistol grip is in wood. Kind of attractive looking, kind of a throwback retro look, and the strap, instead of nylon, you can see it's leather. Very attractive. I thought you might want to see that, and I thought also along with that, we might take a look at some of the new things that are out that I think are going to be popular at the upcoming SHOT Show, which is, yeah, it's coming up shortly, and Jack's already getting excited about going. He said he's going to room with El Tenda this year, he said, which I don't know if El Tenda will put up with that, because, yeah, frankly, having roomed with Jack, yeah, he keeps you up all night. There's no way you're going to get any sleep if you're going to Vegas with Jack. So I don't know if El Tenda's up for that or not, but that's what Jack thinks is going to happen. So let's take a look at some of the things I think might be popular at the upcoming SHOT Show, SHOT Show 2019. One called the Black Aces TAC Go Pro series, which is a semi-auto 12 gauge with a shorter barrel. It's got a 14-inch barrel and an overall 26.5 inch size, so a lot like the Mossberg Shockwave, only in semi-auto. If you remember that Chiappa Firearms made that tri-barrel gun, I can't remember what they called it, and it actually had you could take off part of the stock to get it shortened, but they're coming out with what they're calling the Honcho, which is a triple-barreled shotgun, side-by-side shotgun with an extra barrel on top. I guess you could put it that way. It's going to have an 18.5-inch barrel length, but it's going to be just a pistol grip on the end of it. And, yeah, that looks like it might be kind of a fun gun. But as I remember correctly, though, those guns cost over $1,000. They were a little spendy. Bond Arms with their bullpup. That bullpup design they bought from that outfit out of Minneapolis. They're coming out with a long slide version of it, which actually makes a lot of sense. The longer barreled version actually is interesting. It'll have a 4.2-inch long top instead of a 3.35 inch. And you look at the picture there, yeah, the original version is really short. Your finger is awful close to the end of the barrel there. Let's go back to the shotguns for a second. Mossberg's coming out with retrograde shotguns where they're putting the old wood stock on the 500 Mossberg 500s with the corncob forend on it, and actually it's kind of, yeah, it's kind of cool. I can see where those would sell, especially in the Shockwave. Kind of a retro look. That's actually, the retro look's becoming quite popular, and after a while you get sick of the black guns, and it's nice to have a little wood on a gun again. So I thought that was kind of interesting. One thing I thought was very interesting that's going to come out is, and I'm not a big fan of the Desert Eagle, but the Magnum Research, Magnum Research makes guns over in Pillager, Minnesota, which is east of here. Yeah, not too far, but a ways. And they're coming out with a new Desert Eagle. It's the 429 Desert Eagle Magnum, or 429 DE Magnum. And what it is it's built on the 50 Action Express Desert Eagle. It's got the 50 Action Express case neck down to a 44. 210 grain hollow point will come out of the barrel at 1,700 feet per second for a 1,347 foot-pounds of energy. Well, there you go. Thanks for tuning in to the Hard Target Range this week. I'm sorry we didn't get out there and shoot at any of those beautiful AR-500 steel hard targets by Hard Target. Link down below if you want some. But hopefully next week we'll get out there with this winter version of the Shockwave and that frangible ammunition. I was so excited I was going to shoot that a couple weekends ago, and yeah, God had other plans for me, I guess. So hopefully he'll let me do it this weekend. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend coming up too. Right now it's 8 degrees outside, and they're talking about 40 degrees next weekend, so I can only hope. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time, from Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe.